Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. In this episode, I'm going to tell you some reasons why I didn't visit some of the more popular sites in Phnom Penh. This is the Sihanouk statue right here to my left. It's a popular place for locals to come and hang out. There's a lot of people walking around and just getting some exercise. During the day, there's not many people here, but after 5 o'clock, like around this time, more people come and they just get some exercise, walk around after work. It's just raining now a little bit, so there's a lot of people just taking shelter here by the statue. But yeah, so the topic of this episode is popular sites that I did not visit in Phnom Penh. The first site is the Royal Palace. I've seen a lot of sort of temple areas and palaces on this trip, and it is impressive, it looks impressive, but I chose not to go because it's quite expensive. It's $10, and compared to other sites that I've seen in Southeast Asia, that's probably like the higher price range for that kind of location. Like most temples and sites like that, religious sites, you're not going to pay more than $5 US in Southeast Asia, around different countries like Thailand, Vietnam and Laos. But for some reason in Cambodia, some places are quite expensive. First reason why I didn't see the Royal Palace is because of the $10 price tag. If you're a tourist, it's a little pricey. Second reason is you can see a lot of the palace area outside as you walk around. So I felt like I already saw a lot of it just from the exterior. It's pretty cool. If you walk around at night, you can see a lot of it. A lot of it's lit up with floodlights, and especially the front area there. There's a lot of people gathering in the evening. And another reason why I didn't go to the Royal Palace is some of the places on the inside were under construction. So they had like scaffolding and things like that, which kind of, ruins the atmosphere a little bit. But whatever, they got to do what they got to do to keep it maintained, right? Another reason why I didn't see the palace is because there's a lot of other cool things to see in Phnom Penh. I just didn't feel like the $10 price tag was worth it, and the construction didn't help either. Maybe when you come here, the construction we finished and something that you want to see. Plus, I've seen a lot of those types of sites in Southeast Asia already, so I felt like I just wanted to see some other things around town. But if you're coming here, you still might want to see it if you haven't been to all the other places that I've seen. It looked quite impressive from the outside anyway, so maybe I'm missing something. It also gives me a reason to come back to Phnom Penh to go check out the inside of the Royal Palace when I've saved up enough money to pay for the $10 ticket fee. And the next site on the list is actually a collection of sites. It's the temples and Wats around the city. I didn't go to any because I just saw so many in Chiang Mai when I was there, so I just felt like I've seen enough Wats and temples and I don't really need to see another one. Actually, when I went to check out one temple here by the river, I was a little bit deterred because there was a tuk-tuk driver that tried to sell me something and he just wouldn't leave me alone. Like, I went into the temple area just to take some pictures and a little bit of video, but the tuk-tuk driver came in and followed me around and he kept like trying to sell me a tour. So that was a little annoying. I just decided it's time to go. I'll just go see something else. So anyway, come see the Wats and the temples if you haven't seen anything like that before. The architecture is kind of impressive and it's more of a relaxed atmosphere if you don't have a tuk-tuk driver on your tail the whole time. And the next site on the list that I decided not to see was the National Museum. Again, the reason was similar to the reason why I didn't see the Royal Palace, the ticket price tag. It's $10 to go see the National Museum, so it's a little bit more than what you'd pay to see other sites around Southeast Asia. And I read some reviews on Google Maps. Take Google reviews with a grain of salt, no matter what site it is, but there were some negative reviews about the National Museum. it's apparently not as well maintained as it could be, and there wasn't aircon. I think it's sort of natural airways through there, so if you're expecting air conditioner, you're not going to get it at the National Museum. Sort of like an outdoor concept, so you walk in through sort of the temple area where they have some displays on, and then as you move outside you can see a few other things around the area. Again, you might want to see it if you want to dish out the $10, but I've seen so many things like that already, I just decided not to. And it's good they're always doing maintenance on things. It's just not very convenient when you're there as the tourist, but maybe by the time you watch this video, they'll have improved the temple area and maybe improved some of the audio guides and things like that were getting bad reviews on Google. You can learn a lot about the history of Cambodia at the museum, as I read, but if you want to see a museum that's even more impressive and really well maintained and you can have air conditioning, go to the SOSORO Museum. You can learn about the economy and the history all in one. I did a video about it in my top 10 episode, so check that out. I'll leave that link in the description so you can have a look. Yeah, the SOSORO Museum was outstanding. I don't think any other museum here would top that, because I was just really impressed with that one. The National Museum, I actually walked by after seeing the SOSORO Museum, and I just thought, I don't think that it's going to be any better than that. It's such a high bar. So let me know in the comments if you went to the National Museum here, and let me know your thoughts. Was it worth seeing, and is it worth the $10 price tag? And the last site on the list that I decided not to see, that most people should see when they come to Phnom Penh in Cambodia, is the Genocide Museum. For me, it's more for personal reasons. I was here a long time ago, nearly 20 years ago, and I visited the museum then, and seeing it once is enough. It's really heartbreaking, the things that went on in this country, and the museum gives you a really good history and background on why it happened and just the devastation that was caused to the country because of what happened during that time. But if you guys want to see something like that and you have the stomach for it, it's something you have to see. Hopefully something like that would never happen any place in the world ever again, but just personally for me, I didn't want to see it a second time. I actually walked by there one day and I just felt like, the pit of your stomach just falls out. It's very, very heartbreaking, to say the least. There's really no words to describe it. It leaves you feeling pretty empty inside when you walk by there, but if you want a better understanding of Cambodia and just people in general here, you should go to the museum, pay your respects, and but that's my reason for not going there. More personal, more than anything. If you are a first-time tourist here, and the fountain's just turned on in front of me. All around. But yeah, if you're here for your first time, you should go see that museum. It's something that you gotta see. Just not twice like me, I just decided to see the lighter side of Cambodia this time. There's lots of beautiful sights around the city though, this park area. You gotta come check this out during the daytime and the evening. It's almost 6 o'clock here now, so there's a lot of people coming, walking around. Got people playing soccer on the side, kids going by on their bikes, people walking their dogs, just getting some exercise and things. So this park area is beautiful, and if you guys haven't seen my top 10 video, check that out. And in that video, I leave a lot of recommendations that not many people know about and my favorite things in Phnom Penh. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.